This morning's farewell mass ascension couldn't have ended on a better note. Light winds carried balloons high above Albuquerque as the event lived up to its reputation of being the most photographed event in the world.
It's beautiful. It's not anything I imagine, and I can't believe there's still all these balloons that haven't gone up.
Traffic backed up early and fast, and police say the last day is traditionally the busiest during balloon fiestas, and this was a relief for organizers. Strong winds impacted the event from the start and forced a cancellation of the first mass ascension.
Rain, lightning, hail, canceled, got up at 3 in the morning, came back and was canceled the next night for winds.
Canceled after the morning rush and traffic turned into a nightmare. From long waits in the line to an APD motorcycle officer hit on duty. The next day, hardly anyone came out for the mass ascension, and Mother Nature pulled a fast one. The balloons went up after all. But the crowds had faith and came back strong today, making this year's fiesta one to remember.
Finally, it was the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life.
At the 41st Annual International Balloon Fiesta, I'm Ana Velasquez, KOAT Action 7 News.
It looks like your all-American neighborhood, but there's a crime spree going on in Rio Rancho. Thieves moving in on their target when residents are out.
Pretty crazy. We put security doors in and security lights in the backyard.
Police say there have been a number of home invasions in the Violeta circle of the Cabezon subdivision recently.
It is most likely the same group of individuals who are actively looking for homes to break into and breaking into them.
Police say burglars are taking off with anything valuable from electronics to guns. There are some tips that you can follow to make sure you're not a target. Always lock your doors, get an alarm system, and put a sign like this one on your front lawn to let would-be thieves know that you have an alarm system.
Remember that although we live in the safest community in New Mexico, realize that there are individuals who are always actively looking to prey upon us if we become complacent.
Right now, residents remain hopeful and feel this can't go on forever.
They're going to be caught eventually, and hopefully they don't go into the wrong house or somebody has a gun, because like me and my family, I'll protect them.
A warning to thieves to stay out of their neighborhood. Reporting in Albuquerque, Regina Ruiz, Action 7 News.
There's no other way to say it except that we have a horrific crime scene down there that we're working on.
From Sky 7, you can see detectives investigate the South Valley home where the scene inside is described as gruesome. Deputies say the violence broke out at the end of Long Lane Saturday night around 9 p.m. The suspect accused of shooting his family with many weapons, including an assault rifle. He's 15-year-old Nehemiah Griego.
It's tragic, all the stuff that's going around the world with these schools and stuff, and then here in your own backyard, everybody says that, but nobody's exempt from anything, anymore.
Calvary Church of Albuquerque says one victim, the father, Greg Griego, used to be a pastor there.
All their children did attend church, and were intricate parts of the church, and like I said, we loved them dearly.
Church officials say Griego took a leave of absence from his position as pastor last year to deal with personal matters, but his family was still going to church. Griego also worked as a volunteer chaplain with the Albuquerque Fire Department. According to Greg Griego's Calvary Church bio, he has 10 children. A neighbor close to the family says the teenage suspect was into Rambo, that he would always wear camouflage clothing and would say he was living to be a soldier. Now neighbors are in shock that such a young suspect could be behind such a horrible crime.
It's awful that kids have come to that point, so young in life, and stuff, that they do stuff like that.
Reporting in Albuquerque, Regina Ruiz, Action 7 News.
It keeps happening.
This is number 14.
Bike after bike, delivery employees downtown keep having their bikes stolen, even right out from under their nose.
I was standing in the store, and the bike literally just kind of took off with the person, and he jumped on and sped down around 3rd Street.
It's not just Jimmy John's that's being targeted. We're told thieves have hit multiple shops multiple times in just the last 3 weeks.
I feel I was powerless.
Powerless, too, because at least one time these employees fought back, trying to get their bikes back. They say that's when the suspect pulled out a gun.
And they showed that weapon to you.
Bear Quiver says APD is now patrolling the area extra carefully. But Bear Quiver pleads with whomever is doing this to stop. And he's warning others so it doesn't happen to them. Angela Brower, KOAT Action 7 News.